When Notch, also known as Markus Persson, made Minecraft, what was he inspired by?
The Ender Dragon? I don't know, something, I don't know what, tell me.
Not the Ender Dragon, no, he was inspired by a number of games. One of those games was Infiniminer. Another one of those games was a game that is absolutely legendary in development and indie circles. A game that started development back in 2002. Yes, this game is called Dwarf Fortress.
Wait a minute, are you saying to me that Minecraft wasn't inspired by Minecraft, it was inspired by something else?
Well, isn't everything inspired by something at some point? But back in 2009, when Notch was making our favourite block-breaking and building game, he listed a number of games as sources of inspiration, one of which was indeed this funny little strategy management game where you control a platoon of dwarves and give them a mountain home. Now, of course, what does Dwarf Fortress, this top-down RTS-style game, have in common with Minecraft? Well, I'll tell you what, digging!
Yeah, I was just about to say, so what's dwarves got to... There isn't even any dwarves in Minecraft, is there?
Of course there aren't, but dwarves dig. They like digging through mountainsides, they like digging underground to find gemstones, diamonds and other things to make tools and weapons out of. They like fighting enemies with said tools and weapons. My goodness, Minecraft does have quite a lot in common with this game when you think about it. Of course, the biggest difference is that Dwarf Fortress is 2D, but Minecraft is 3D.
Okay, so what do they use, picks or something, or what?
Dwarves use pickaxes, that's right. I got some mining to do with my pickaxe. I got mining through the mountain to do. That's right, exactly. This is what dwarves do, boy.
Oh, I see. So they're mining, that's good. That's part of Minecraft, isn't it? What else is like that?
They've got furnaces. Just like in Minecraft, you can use your furnace. In Dwarf Fortress, they've got furnaces, they've got magma smelters, you name it.
Right, what about things like zombies?
They have enemies to fight, a huge variety. Yes, there's not only wild animals to fight, just like in Minecraft, there's also monstrous enemies like bronze colossuses and things like that of myth and legend, with which your dwarves must do battle.
So I'm seeing, I don't know, I'm seeing some similarities here to the game. That could be similar.
Are you a Scottish dwarf?
I'm a Scottish dwarf all of a sudden, I'll tell you. What I'm going to do, I'm mine a little bit in a rock and stone, son.
Rock and stone? No.
Oh no, that's wrong, isn't it?
Rock and stone. Wrong. No, that's not
okay, never mind.
Now I'm doing a Scottish accent. Anyway, so of course in Dwarf Fortress you have to control your platoon of stout, sturdy creatures fond of drink and industry as they strike the earth and make forth to set out their home in a harsh, forbidding environment. Well, hope not too harsh because otherwise they'll starve. But anyway, so what exactly do you do in Dwarf Fortress? Well, just like in Minecraft, your objective is to start with basically nothing or very little and build your way up to a massive base. You can see, of course, Dwarf Fortress throws all kinds of incredible lore at you, similar to Minecraft if you want to dig deep enough. Let's have a look here. The Cold League of the Courteous Confederacies founded Clobberchain. I wonder what kind of place Clobberchain was.
Clobberchain? No idea. I mean, what's that like? I don't know. Was it the end or something? I don't know.
No idea. A place where they clobber chains, apparently.
Could be, yes.
When you start off, a new chapter of Dwarven history begins here at this place, I can't read that. Tinclout. Strike the earth. Tinclout. That's the name of our fortress, apparently.
Oh, yes, Tin, and I see some dogs. Is that dogs on the screen? Have dogs today?
There's a stray cat. There's all kinds of animals. My goodness me. There's peacocks. There's geese. There's yaks. You name it, old chap.
Ah, well, there's no geese in Minecraft, though, is there?
Exactly. So Dwarf Fortress has a wide variety of animals that just don't appear in Minecraft.
What was the geezer thinking of?
The geezer, yes. Now, of course, another thing that dwarves need in order to survive is beer. They need beer, apparently. Of course they need beer.
No, wait. There's no beer in Minecraft, though, is there?
There's no way to get drunk in Minecraft, but in Dwarf Fortress, if your dwarves aren't constantly drunk, there's something wrong.
Okay, so maybe Notch was drinking a few beers when he was doing this, that sort of inspiration thing. I don't know.
Maybe that's why. Maybe he was drunk the whole time. Bartender, I need a round of oily oafs, ice cold and foamy. Sorry, mate, best we can do is some dwarven wine.
That'll do for me, son.
Oh, that'll do for you, won't it?
That'll do for me. I'll have a little bit of that and I'll drink it down right here, right now.
As long as you're not a ghastly leaf lover, we're fine, old chap. So, when you're setting out to make your dwarf fortress, the first thing you need to do is dig. Get that pickaxe out and start digging.
Right, so when you're digging, I suppose you dig and you get stuff from digging, yes?
Well, you have to dig firstly to make yourself a home in the mountains, since everybody knows, after all, dwarves like to live in caves and homes inside the mountain, not outside.
They do, yes.
So once you've got your digging done, you've dug yourself out of an area, you have to make yourself some stockpiles. Now, how do I know all this? Because Dwarf Fortress, this new version out on on Steam now comes with a handy-dandy tutorial so even your grandma can play this complicated game.
Now, GameChap, I've been playing this game for 2 days flat, and don't you give me any stick, young man, you understand?
Exactly, you see, even Granny can play this game thanks to the handy tutorial that tells you how not to starve. Don't starve. No, wait, that's the wrong series again. Anyway, don't die. We'll say that. So, of course, once you've started digging out and carving yourself out a living space for your dwarves to live, you need to make stockpiles, because dwarves love hiding things in piles. Of course they do. But make sure you have different piles. So you have one for, like, everything that gets chucked in there. Then you have another pile where all the wood goes. Then you need a pile for your rubbish and corpses, because you don't want those inside your house, do you?
No, indeed, no. So they don't have chests to put things in, you put it in piles, is that right?
Well, at the start of the game at least, they do pile things in piles. Stop piling up garbage outside my bedroom, you pointy-eared goblin herder.
Yes, indeed, well said.
Yeah, so you don't want rubbish inside the fort. Get it out of the fort, for goodness sake. Then, of course, you need a carpenter's workshop so you can make some nice comfy beds for your dwarves to sleep in.
So the sleeping beds, that's like Minecraft, isn't it?
Exactly, you have to sleep in beds, and you, of course, also need a brewing still, because if your dwarves can't drink and get drunk, they're not dwarves at all.
Right, so hang on, wait. So there's a similarity there in that they need to eat and drink to live, of course, but it's bread and things like that in Minecraft.
Yes.
Actually. But so these have to have beer, though.
They have to have beer, yes.
So
Otherwise
who cares about bread or anything else, just sort of beer, is that all?
Oh, no, you have to eat as well.
Right,
Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Ideally, you want a nice farm plot full of plump helmets. Those are the primary food source at the start of the game, so your dwarves won't starve to death, because, of course, beer doesn't keep them alive by itself. It keeps them happy, yes, but not alive, so you've got to have food.
So it's a bit of a morale booster, those, or maybe they water the crops with beer as well, I don't know.
They might do, I'm not sure. Do the babies drink beer as well? I have really no idea.
Well, watered down, shandies.
Shandies, exactly. Then you need a water source, because, of course, sometimes dwarves do need water, i.e. when they get sick. They can't really be guzzling down tankards of beer when they're poorly now, can they?
No.
They need water to help them heal. You'll want to have zones for animal pastures, meeting areas, and all that good stuff to keep your dwarves happy and safe. And then you'll want to have some bedrooms, so they're nice and cosy and comfy in the mountain home.
Right, okay, so can you see these all made a little house there, just like Minecraft. So can it be, though, that these little houses can be actually laid to ruin by baddies like you can in Minecraft?
Oh, you don't know the half of it, old chap. They certainly can. This game, actually, one of the biggest mottos of Dwarf Fortress is losing is fun. At some point, your fortress is going to get completely overthrown, smashed to pieces, covered in magma, flooded, or you name it, all kinds of crazy hazards. That is part of the fun of Dwarf Fortress. Just getting to the end of the game isn't really possible. It's just like Minecraft. There's not really an end per se. It just goes on and on and on until you lose or call it quits or whatever.
I see. Okay, so they can actually... Well, when these things get taken away or smashed up, like you just said...
Yes.
Do they... can you get them back? Like, if you put a chest and things like that in Minecraft, you can get them back sometimes?
A good question. You can kind of sort of reclaim an abandoned ruined fortress, if I'm not mistaken, or you used to be able to. I don't know if you still can, so perhaps someone can tell me in the comments section. I think you can. But overall here, the objective with Dwarf Fortress, just like Minecraft, is to have fun, just to enjoy building up your base, exploring the land, getting materials, fighting monsters, and generally leveling up your dwarves, a bit like you level yourself up in Minecraft. So you can definitely see the inspiration here with the block-based digging, and of course, although you can't see 3 dimensions in Dwarf Fortress, it is a 3D game because you can go up and down on an elevation system. You can really see where Notch was getting the inspiration from here.
No, wonderful. Yeah, so inspired by Minecraft. Have you ever seen anything like it?
That's it. By Dwarf Fortress indeed, one of the primary games that inspired a blockbuster hit, pardon the pun, along of course with other games like Infiniminer. This hasn't even been GameChap and Bertie.
No, hang on, wait a minute.
What I say?
You
What I
didn't
say?
hear it. I said
What?
inspired by Minecraft. It's
No.
not that, is it? It's the
No,
other way
no,
around.
no, it's
You
the other way
make
around.
sure you cut that bit and don't put it in the video.
I
Okay?
won't
Because
do
no one
that.
watches the end anyway, do
No, they don't watch
You
the
might as well
part
say
anyway.
anything, it doesn't matter.
One day, I'm gonna get out of this mountain home and go to space. I want to fight some bugs.
Yeah, and if they find out our actual voices are like this, what will we do? So whatever you do, don't put this in the end of the video.
Don't tell them, lad.
Aye.
This hasn't even GameChap and Bertie bring you a rather exciting look at the game that inspired Minecraft, out now on Steam and brand new. Thank you most kindly for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you once more in the next exciting outing, I say.
yes.
Until then.